And welcome back to Smackdown here on Aftershock Wrestling Entertainment. Carmelo Hayes is caught up with the GM, Post Malone. He says, "Yo, Post, my guy, I'm not a big fan of your music or anything, but it's still great to have you here on Smackdown." Post says, "Thanks." Carmelo continues and says, "So listen, one thing you need to know about Smackdown is that around here, I am him. You feel me? So I'm going to need you to treat me as such." Post says, "Listen, Mello." Mello interjects, says, "Nah, I wasn't finished. It's okay. You'll learn. As I was saying, I deserve respect around here, and so I'm gonna need you to give me a match tonight on SmackDown. Think you can handle that, GM?" A little condescending there for Mello, but Post says, "Okay, Mello, unlike you, I know exactly who you are. I wouldn't dare disrespect him. So you want a match tonight? I think I've got just the right opponent in mind. He's also looking to make a name for himself here before it all fades to black." Mello considers this and says, "Fade to black? Oh, like screenplay directions? You talking about my old tag team partner, The Miz, aren't you? Okay, I'm feeling it. You might not be so bad after all, Post. Mello versus The Miz tonight. I like the sound of that." So Post replies with, "Sure, that's exactly who I had in mind. Have fun out there, Mello. Oh, and a little piece of advice, don't miss." Left Carmelo Hayes with a lot to consider there, a lot to ponder, and some clues as to who he might be facing, who I suspect might not be The Miz. But now we've turned our attention to the ring. Tiffany Stratton waiting in the ring for an opponent. Oh, but Nia Jax is not her scheduled opponent here tonight, but she has just blindsided her from behind. Referee calling for the bell, trying to get some help out here, trying to pull Nia off of Tiffany Stratton, but she is just staying on the attack here. These two have had some issues going back since, Tiffany was kind of Nia's assistant, little lapdog, until she, grew a backbone and stood out on her own and became a beloved superstar in her own right. Oh, Nia has grabbed a chair from under the ring and is attacking Tiffany Stratton here at ringside with this steel chair. No love lost between these two. Obviously, still some animosity. Nia Jax has just picked up the steel stairs and has slammed them onto the midsection of Tiffany Stratton, just decimating Tiffany here tonight. Looking to dole out some punishment. Unprovoked here. Tiffany Stratton was scheduled for a singles match. Oh, in the corner. Peeling her out as well. And now she's got Nia Jax to contend with once again. Every time she thinks she's past Nia, has moved on, greener pastures, Nia is right there to remind her that she's never going to be done with her. With a hard side slam in the middle of the ring as Nia Jax. This is not a match. This is not sanctioned. I don't know why we haven't gotten security down here yet. Somebody needs to come up here and stop Nia Jax from destroying Tiffany Stratton here tonight. Tiffany Stratton has a lot in. Oh my God. Nia Jax off the top rope. Can't even get the words out. I'm shocked by the level of violence that Nia Jax is doling out here on Tiffany Stratton, and she's not done yet. Oh, now here's this ugly looking power bomb of Nia's. Oh, and takes Tiffany down. Come on, have some mercy, Nia. Have some mercy. It's enough. You've done enough. But she won't relent. She won't let up. Nia Jax looking to injure Tiffany Stratton, it would seem. Doing everything in her power to just do as much damage as possible. Now she's climbed up to the middle rope. Double axe handle takes her down. She just won't stop. Why is nobody coming to Tiffany's aid here? Why is there no security? Why are there no officials? We got the referee just standing here. afraid to death of Nia Jax. Afraid he's going to catch some too. Big splash from Nia off the middle rope. Tiffany Stratton just getting laid to waste here. Thought she was throwing her out, then she threw her back in the ring. We've cut to black. We've gone to commercial. We're back. Tiffany Stratton is getting checked out by medical. Nia Jax is being reprimanded. It's just outrageous the level of punishment that Nia Jax just blindsided Tiffany Stratton with. Tiffany Stratton didn't get a single blow in that entire attack. Uncalled for. And we'll try to get to the bottom of this. But for now, Carmelo Hayes at the beginning of the show demanded a match from the interim general manager, Post Malone. And he's been promised an opponent. He thinks it's The Miz. But that's not The Miz's music. And I think Carmelo Hayes is in for a rude awakening here tonight. Because those candles look awfully familiar to me. And I think it is about to fade to black, as yes, Aleister Black is back in WWE here tonight, making his return. Recently left AEW, and now he is back in the E where it started. Back under the name of Aleister Black. And he is Carmelo Hayes' opponent here tonight. Not The Miz. Not even close. It's a dangerous and violent man. And Carmelo Hayes has his work cut out for him tonight. He might have bit off a little more than he could chew. He was a little insolent, a little arrogant, condescending towards interim general manager Post Malone. And this is his punishment. He gets one of the kings of the Black Throne in the ring tonight here on SmackDown. Look at that creepy mask. I wouldn't want this guy coming towards me, near me, whatever. I'm tongue-tied. The educated feet of Aleister Black about to be unleashed on Carmelo Hayes here tonight. Look at the antlers. And we are about to get this match underway. Carmelo Hayes might have bit off more than he can chew, but Aleister misses that first one, but leg sweep takes Carmelo Hayes down in a flurry. And I've mentioned those educated feet before. They are already doing their job on Carmelo. He has not been able to get out of the blocks yet. Kick after kick by Aleister Black. Oh, big boot in the corner takes Hayes down. Oh, but Hayes finally with a little bit of offense, very short-lived. Aleister turns it back around on him. Aleister was a standout in NXT. Nice German suplex there. Ran roughshod through the competition. Had some memorable rivalries. Got up to the main roster. Was very talented, very skilled. Had a bit of a time trying to find his place on the roster. Did some tag team stuff with Ricochet for a while. Tried to go solo. Tried to have people knock on his door. And, historic kind of back and forth with Buddy Murphy here in WWE, who ended up being part of his faction in AEW, the House of Black, along with Brody King and Julia Hart. But for whatever reason, even there, just something wasn't quite there, was missing, and hopefully this run in WWE, he can find that missing piece. Off to a strong start here. That nice spinning kick. And oh, he's already going for it. And Carmelo Hayes just faded to black. Just like that, Aleister Black your winner here tonight. And Carmelo Hayes, maybe keep your mouth shut next time, man. You're just making trouble for yourself. That man is back in WWE. All right, now we are on to our main event of SmackDown this week. This is a tag team gauntlet match to determine the #1 contenders for the tag team titles, who will get a title shot at Money in the Bank in just a couple of weeks. And the first team out are the Street Profits. Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, former tag team champions, looking to recapture that glory, fame, and gold as they head to the ring. But can they make it through the entire gauntlet to do so? That's a tough task. First up, they got to take on Pretty Deadly. So Pretty Deadly will be the first team that they have to go through here. Elton Prince, Kit Wilson. Don't be deceived by the imagery. They are a tough duo, and they will take the fight to Street Profits. We've seen them tangle before. But Street Profits, man, here lately they've been on another level, so we'll see what exactly they can do in this gauntlet match. Trying to end it early as Montez with that sit-out powerbomb. Gets a 2 count, almost ends it right there. Frustration already setting in. Trying to conserve their energy for the rest of the matches in the gauntlet. Don't know how many teams are in this gauntlet. But I assume it's going to be a number of teams here because we have a very competitive tag team division here on SmackDown. A lot of teams vying for the championship gold. Oh, Montez. Nice little fake double team move. Dawkins up and over. Goes for the cover. Only a 1 count this time. Pretty Deadly. Wouldn't mind having those championships around their waist either. Dawkins up and down with Kit Wilson. Middle of that ring. Can Pretty Deadly get back into this? And there they go. That was their shot, their opening. Now Kit attacking Montez Ford. But Dawkins in quick with the tag too. They've just had the number Pretty Deadly in this opening contest, in this opening match of the gauntlet. Oh, stopped short there. I thought he might be able to close that distance, but he thought better of it. Oh, did he make the tag? I'm not sure if he got the tag in or not. Montez knocked Elton Prince off the apron. Charles Robinson is not counting, so I assume that he did not make the tag. No, but Elton Prince is coming in, so maybe he did. Who is the legal man here? This could be a mistake by the Street Profits. Yeah, Elton Prince, I believe, did get the tag. He is the legal man, and that is the opening that Pretty Deadly needed. But will it be enough? Prince sends Montez into the ropes. Tries to take him down with an elbow shot, but Montez countering. It's been a good long while since the Street Profits have held championship gold, and Pretty Deadly, you know, they had some success in NXT, but they've not quite managed to get to that next level here on SmackDown as of yet. Could be only a matter of time. But whoever wins this first match in this gauntlet as Montez takes Prince down, both men go for tags. Now Dawkins and Wilson, legal men, in the middle of the ring. But whoever wins this first match sets the precedent. But they also are fighting from underneath, as they will still have to go through the rest of the teams in this gauntlet. Why is Elton Prince still in the ring? Kit Wilson, legal man. Elton Prince just standing there watching. He's now, the referee is counting him out. Finally, he starts to get out of the ring. As Dawkins takes this to the floor, and he's going to fly. Oh, that was a mistake. His feet got caught up on the apron. That could spell trouble for the Street Profits, but Dawkins recovering impressively. T-Bone takes Kit Wilson down on the floor. I thought he was going to be down and out. Could have broke his knees, broke his legs on that fall. He landed hard and awkwardly on the apron. Oh, Kit Wilson going for a DDT, but countered out by Dawkins. Now we're up to a 7 count. 8 count. These two men need to get back in the ring. Oh, sky high. Dawkins in the ring at the last second. They're going to get this first victory by a count out. A little bit of a cheap victory, but a victory nonetheless. Considering they have so many teams, I mean, I wouldn't be that celebratory about it, Montez, but okay, we've got the Los Lotharios, Legado del Fantasma members coming up here. Berto, Angel. They are the next team to take on the Street Profits in this gauntlet. Who's going to advance? We're about to find out, as Street Profits still got a lot of gas, taking the fight straight to Garza here. Garza's not out of this fight yet. Gotta consider that the Street Profits, they've just gone through, I wouldn't call it a grueling match, but they definitely expended a lot of energy throughout the match. Going for a cover already, and that gets a 2 count already too. But that could be showing signs that they're starting to feel it. They're starting to get a little fatigued. They want to still continue to end these matches early. And I get it, you know, we don't know how many teams are going to be in this. It could be 10, could be 5, could be 20. We really don't know. I mean, you know, considering we're not going to do a 4-hour Smackdown, we probably do know a little bit, but still, you want to put your opponents away early, but just saying, they could be feeling the fatigue a little bit. And if Berto and Angel can capitalize on that, they can stop the run in its tracks of the Street Profits and continue on in the gauntlet themselves. Not looking good for them at the moment, but we'll see how it plays out. Street Profits currently in control. Textbook suplex by Angelo Dawkins. Goes for the cover. Only a 1 count on Berto. Just stomping his head into the mat. DDT takes down Berto again. And Dawkins just laying on the heavy assault. Now just tosses him to ringside like he's nothing. What's he going for? Oh, Berto tried to meet him at the pass. Cut him off. I think maybe he was going for that pounce. Wasn't going to let that happen. But gets sent into the barricade by Dawkins anyway. Trying to go for it again. Besides, not worth it. Now they're just playing cat and mouse here on the outside. Slam dunks his face into the mat. Now the Street Profits have slowed down the momentum of this match. Oh, here they go. Sky high followed by the splash. Could be all she wrote for Legado del Fantasma. Oh, but just a 1 count. Somehow Berto kicked out of that. That upset Montez Ford. He was not happy about that. Wanted to look. He's very unhappy. Wants to continue on with this gauntlet. Get to the next team. Understandably so again, but this is no cakewalk. These are top premier teams here on SmackDown, all deserving to be in this tag title conversation. But only one team can walk out of this match as the #1 contenders. Oh, nice. Berto caught Montez from the top rope with a power slam, took him down. Doesn't even get a 1 count though. Spine buster by Montez Ford as Berto tries to make the tag. Montez sending Berto into his corner. Dawkins comes in as the Street Profits maintain control here. Back out to the floor we go. Seems like that's where Dawkins wants to be tonight. Talking to the crowd, talking to the people, getting them hyped, stirring it up. Oh, but he gets caught by Berto. Took too much time. Still, the Street Profits operating on a different level here tonight. Still being able to control the pace, control the matches, and thus far been dominant. They've made some mistakes, gotten caught a few times, but they recover very quickly every single time. Back into the corner Berto goes. Double team move coming up. What we got here? Oh! Spine buster. And a blockbuster or a neck breaker. Might have been it had Angel not broken it up. Montez, he's starting to feel it. But now he's feeling it right in the gut. As is Berto, because he just got caught with 2 knees in his stomach. This match probably gone on a lot longer than Street Profits would like, considering there's still another team to come after this. Likewise, Legado del Fantasma, they're getting beat up quite a bit here in this match. I'm sure they would love to end this so they can bring on the next team as well. Inzaguri takes Garza down, who is now the legal man. Berto finally got the tag, I think. Yeah. Now Garza back and forth with Montez. Finally in control, but nope. Montez out the back. Oh, that collapsing DDT, the hanging DDT, just took him down hard. What's he going for here? He's on the top rope. Blockbuster takes Angel down. Is he going to go for the cover? No, he's going back to the top. Maybe going for the frog splash. Yes, sir. And the cover. This could be it. And that is all she wrote for Legado del Fantasma. Street Profits advance. All right, next up for the Street Profits, their 3rd match in a row. Oh no. Tamatanga, Tangaloa from the New Bloodline, or whatever they're going by these days. The Tongans here to take on the Street Profits. Toughest challenge yet in this gauntlet match for the Street Profits here. Tangaloa, much bigger man than Montez Ford here, and Montez is not a small man. Oh, but they've already gone through 2 grueling matches. Been wrestling for a while. They've taken punishment. And now the Tongans are in here doling out even more punishment. Talk about a decorated tag team all over the world. New Japan, quite successful there. Part of the Bullet Club, the famed Bullet Club. I believe they also did a stint in TNA. And of course, they have been a dominant part of Solo's faction since coming to the WWE. Now exhibiting that power and those skills on the Street Profits, former WWE Tag Team Champions here. As are the Tongans. So two former Tag Team Champion teams here going at it in this third match of this gauntlet. And the Street Profits have been involved in all three matches so far. And at the moment, not looking good for the Street Profits. Montez trying to crawl over to his corner to make a tag. Oh, but Tama Tonga just took Dawkins off the apron, leaving Montez Ford isolated. And for the first time tonight, the Street Profits could be in trouble. Not able to mount any kind of offense against Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa since this match started. Now going for the cover is Tonga. I'm sure they were given a directive by Solo. Go out there, get that tag team title shot. Oh, but Montez finally, he gets out of the way of the splash, makes the tag. Dawkins in, the bigger man in their team, can match that power and size with Tonga Loa here. But Tonga Loa hitting bombs on Angelo Dawkins. Dawkins fighting back though. We have a fight on our hands here. Who is going to come out on top of this one? Oh, that was an ugly slam. As both men tag out. Montez, I don't know if he's gotten enough rest to come back in here, but Montez Ford, Tama Tonga, legal men in the middle of the ring. Tama Tonga getting the better of that exchange. Neck breaker takes Montez down. Tama getting a breather for a second. Oh, but he comes in. Nope. Reversed by Tama. The Tongans have an answer to everything the Street Profits are throwing at them here tonight. Tama just waiting for Montez to get up now, just looking down at him. Decides to not wait any longer. Big splash. Oh, a cutter. Takes Montez Ford down, goes for the cover. Dawkins in for the save. Could see him moving as soon as the match started. Oh, terrible camera angle there. Trying to look through the legs of Tonga Loa. I don't even know what you call that. Like a leg breaker takedown, choke takedown. It was ugly. Montez finally fighting out. Oh, nice. Springboard DDT taking Tama Tonga down. And the Street Profits not quite out of this fight yet. But again, this is their third match. They've been wrestling for a while. Dominated those first two matches. But now they may have met their match here with the Tongans. Oh, hard DDT on the apron takes Dawkins down. Montez Ford left alone with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Dawkins stirring on the outside though. I thought Tama was going to dive there. He thought better of it. Tagging in his brother. But Montez still trying to fight back. But the answers keep coming from the Tongans, as they have just pretty much laid to waste the Street Profits after 2 very impressive victories. The Street Profits just not able to combat the might of the Tongans here after pretty much gassing themselves throughout those first 2 matches. Powerbomb takedown pin. Just like that, the Tongans have eliminated the Street Profits. Impressive run by the Street Profits, but the Tongans advance, and I believe this is the last team, not the Tongans, the last team that will be entering into this gauntlet are making their way to the ring here tonight, and it is the Motor City Machine Guns, another former WWE Tag Team Champion team, former TNA Tag Team Champions as well. Decades of history, experience between these 2 teams as well, or between these 2 individuals as well. And more importantly than that, they have tangled with the Tongans before. And we are getting ready to start the official main event of the show, the final match of the gauntlet to crown the #1 contenders for the tag team titles at Money in the Bank. Tongans, Motor City Machine Guns. Here we go. Tongans have already wrestled 1 match, but they pretty much dominated that entire match. Still, the advantage goes to the Motor City Machine Guns. They're fresher, but they're also smaller and not quite as powerful. They got speed, they got agility on their side, and they got that they're fresh. The Tongans have the power. And that violent attitude. So we'll see who can advance to Money in the Bank to challenge the tag team champions. Will it be the Tongans, or will it be the Motor City Machine Guns with a double super kick taking Tanga Loa down? Big splash, and goes for the cover. Does Alex Shelley. Almost gets a 2 count. Not quite. Oh, big clothesline by Tanga Loa though. But the speed may be the answer for the might of the Tongans here tonight. Because so far the Motor City Machine Guns have had the number of the Tongans. Tanga Loa just threw Chris Sabin out of the ring like a sack of potatoes, but he goes for that leg drop and Sabin's out of the way quick. Can the speed of the Motor City Machine Guns outwit the power and the might of the Tongans? So far, that seems to be the case. Sabin faking Tanga Loa out, gets distracted by the referee trying to get out, but still catches Tanga Loa coming in. Now the Tongans finally taking a little bit of control in this match. They were unable to get their hands on the machine guns in the early moments, but now that they have, they're doling out the punishment. Oh, upward strike. But Chris Sabin manages to get the tag into Alex Shelley, who is fighting out of the clutches of Tanga Loa. Tanga Loa needs a tag. Tama Tonga holding out his hand, but Alex Shelley preventing him from making it over to his corner. Goes for the cover. Just a 1 count. And Loa powers out of that pin. Who wants it more? And will the wrath of Solo and Jacob be enough to give the Tongans the edge to outlast and withstand the attacks of the Motor City Machine Guns here tonight, or will the Motor City Machine Guns once again shock the world and take out the Tongans, as he just busted Loa open, just prevented him from making a tag, pulling him to the center of the ring. Oh, pulling him all the way over to his corner. Tags in Sabin. Oh, but Loa up just to catch a boot in the face. Goes for the cover to Sabin. Almost gets him. But still some fight left in the Tongans. Oh, takes Sabin down hard. Now finally making the tag out to Tama Tonga. And this match is not over yet. Tama Tonga just staring down Chris Sabin, and then attacks Alex Shelley, but he turned his back on Sabin, opening himself up for the attack. Now Tama Tonga at the mercy of the Machine Guns in their corner, going for the double team here. And this is vintage MCMG right here. Beautiful combination double team maneuver. Now a roll through super kick by Alex Shelley takes Tama Tonga down in the corner. Going for more double team action here, which is the strength of the Motor City Machine Guns. They know each other so well. They're so well versed in tag team wrestling, but there's something to be said about just the sheer brutality of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. But the speed, the agility, and the cunning of the Motor City Machine Guns have, for the most part, outmaneuvered the Tongans here tonight. But then moves like that hard clothesline just out of nowhere, has kept the Motor City Machine Guns at bay, at least for now. Back and forth they go. Sabin getting the better of that exchange. Now going for the cover. Only a 1 count on that roll through. Tama out of the way. One of these teams will go on to Money in the Bank to face DIY for the Tag Team Championships. A lot of history there with the Motor City Machine Guns and DIY. Would love to run that one back. I'm sure the Motor City Machine Guns would love to get their hands on Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano one more time. Would love to be the ones to take those titles off from around their waist as well. And here we have this combination once again. Now Tama, the one desperate to make a tag. Rolling flatliner by Alex Shelley takes Tama Tonga down, sends him into the corner. What are we going for here? Just a double hip toss. Kicks once again. Chris Sabin, goes for something there. Counters by Tama Tonga. Countered back by Chris Sabin. Cradle shot coming up. Got the cover, but Tonga Loa in to break it up just at the last second. That one might have been over right there. Chris Sabin missed that springboard dive hard, landing on the floor. This match could still go either way. This is the Tongan's second match, as Sabin just kipped right up there after that nasty Alabama slam. Second match for the Tongans, first match for Motor City Machine Guns. Final match of the Gauntlet. Street Profits had a great showing. Defeated Pretty Deadly and Legado del Fantasma, but were upset by the Tongans, which brought us to this final match. And we have had a fight on our hands between these two teams. You see the blood pouring down the side of the face of Tonga Loa. Alex Shelley just tagged in. Bulldog right on that bloody face. Whoever wins this match has earned it, has deserved it. Air raid crash takes down Tonga Loa as Shelley climbs the ropes. Big splash. Goes for that stretch. Much like the Gargano stretch. Broken up by Tama Tonga though. Every time they've almost had it won. Oh, Swanton dive. Alex Shelley setting Tonga Loa up for something here. Goes for that rolling flatliner once again. Will he go for the pin? Yes, he does. And it is all over. Motor City Machine Guns have won the gauntlet. They will advance to Money in the Bank, and they will challenge DIY for the Tag Team Championships. Congratulations, Motor City Machine Gun. Well-earned victory. What a hard-fought battle in this gauntlet match. Oh, wait, we're backstage. I thought that was the end of the show. Candace LaRae has just blindsided Alexa Bliss here. What is going on? I guess this is payback for that match that Tiffany Stratton told Nia Jax if she didn't beat Alexa Bliss in that Money in the Bank qualifying match, that she would never get a shot at the World Championship as long as Tiffany Stratton was champion. Alexa Bliss ended up winning that match, so Nia Jax cannot challenge for the world title, so I guess she is taking her frustrations out on Tiffany Stratton earlier tonight, and now she has sicked Candace LaRae on Alexa Bliss as well. Candace LaRae and Nia Jax just taking out Tiffany Stratton and Alexa Bliss here on SmackDown. Can we get security out there? Stop it. I mean, we're in the parking lot here. Alexa Bliss getting tortured out here in the garage area by Candace LaRae. Oh no, not onto the car. Candace LaRae taking out Alexa Bliss as we have to go off the air.